next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another one for Cook. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd down. Here's Williams. His first throw is an interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw is Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Williams from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down throw by Williams. Pass caught by Odunze. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams to throw on first. Kmet pulls it in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he'll go down here at the 16. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Putting a receiver in motion. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup on third and goal. 4 yards shy for 4. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Pass complete to Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Free inside the 30. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another run for Henry. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. Has good room at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st down, Williams. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. Look, this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. This is Cook. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now it's Cook, and he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Henry on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Man in motion, out of the slot. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They're now set for 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a man in motion. They give right side to Henry. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens looking at 1st and 10. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Here's Henry running left. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Slot man motioned over. Running once more with Henry. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Headed out right. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here's 2nd and 2. Gets everything he has under this throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
Ravens 14, Bears 3.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Man in motion here. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This finds Mitchell complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 24-yard line.
A give to Henry. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They've got a man in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Going with King Henry here. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. He keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be touched down after a big play. Working from the gun, Williams. He finds Odunze running the slant. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Second and 4. As has the connection to Odunze. That one gains 7. And that's a Chicago first down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 7. He's got this complete to James Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They just get the play off. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another run for Henry. And this one does not go far. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Henry running to the left. And he'll get it up to the 27. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He sends this away, and oh, this is gonna be a field flipper. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Running back sent in motion. Out of the pistol, Williams. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Williams. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. I love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second and 8. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now the ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Lamar now from the gun. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
From the red zone now. Complete Derrick Henry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing out to the left, Kupp. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens looking like they'll start this season with a win. 3rd and just 2 to go. Lamar throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's going to be 4th and short. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Escapes the pocket. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down, Williams. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. They kick the running back in motion. First down throw by Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now they face 2nd down. Slot receiver headed left. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Kmet brings it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Williams set to pass. He's on the move. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Williams will look to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They're set up at the 35 now. Williams to throw on first. And they pick him off again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off